Don't you wish you'd got in at Bitcoin right at the very, very beginning? Or at the very least, when it was $117 back in October 2013? What about buying into Litecoin in September 2013 when it was $3.41 and now it's $190.48? Don't you wish you'd got in at the beginning? In May 2014, Monero was $3.13. I wish I'd bought a whole load then. And now it's over $273. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Monero, these are all forms of payment cryptocurrencies. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a new form of payment cryptocurrency, a fork of Bitcoin that you can get in right in at the beginning. And there's something very, very exciting about this particular project, which I think is incredibly bullish.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.
Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And in this sponsored video, I'm going to start by looking at this project called Nomics, nomics.com. I've never come across them before. And what they do is they list crypto assets before CoinMarketCap, before CoinGecko, before CoinPaprika. And what that allows you to do and allows me to do is to find projects early on. And this is one such crypto asset, a fork of Bitcoin. It listed on about October the 27th with a starting price of just over $20. The price pumped up like crazy, and it's currently at time of recording on the 1st of November 2021, $216.30. Now imagine getting into Bitcoin or Litecoin or Monero when they were just a week or so old. Now I'm going to give you a brief overview of this project, digging into the tokenomics, looking at some of the aspects that makes it distinct, but you should do your own due diligence and don't invest any more than you can afford to lose. The coin in question is Bitcoin Latinum, and it has a rank of 3,957 by CoinMarketCap. So it is tiny. However, there are some really great factors that are in this particular project's favor. Plus one, which I'll tell you about right at the end, which I think is going to be incredibly bullish. So this is the website, bitcoinlatinium.com. I'll have all the links in the description below. It's already listed on DigiFinex, and it rose over 200% within the first day. And then what was interesting is it didn't plunge. It's just stayed static at around that range. Now, apart from the bullish factors, which I'm going to talk about right at the end, there are 5 core elements that distinguish Bitcoin Latinum from Bitcoin. So I'm going to go through those now. First off, it's a hard fork of Bitcoin. It uses the same source code, protocol, and algorithm of Bitcoin, but with an open architecture crypto technology. It's much, much safer, much, much quicker, much, much reliable, and much cheaper to transact with. Now, Bitcoin is a proof of work cryptocurrency, which means it needs to require increasingly powerful computers, and it uses a lot of energy in doing so. Bitcoin Latinum uses an advanced version of proof of stake. They have this thing called proof of stake mining, which allows Latinum holders, LTNM, to receive rewards for using their assets as collateral for staking. And the incentives increase as the staking amount increases. So the more you hold, the more you get. Now, it has much faster transaction times, which results in reduced transaction size and increased transaction capacity. You can see here it's compared with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin does 3+ TPS transactions per second, Ethereum 12+ transactions per second. Bitcoin Latinum can do 10,000+. The average fee is 0.0001 of a dollar compared with the average fee of $19.55 for Ethereum. This can't be right because I was paying about $50 to move some ERC20s about today. And the average fee for Bitcoin is $22.57. 10 to 16 minutes transaction confirmation on Bitcoin, 10 to 20 seconds on Ethereum, sometimes a little bit longer, 1 to 3 seconds with Latinum, and the power consumption is much, much lower compared to Ethereum and also to Bitcoin. Now, how does the transaction fee and the speed compare with non-blockchain payment systems? So if you're going to send $20 via Visa, MasterCard, or PayPal, it'll cost anything between 80 cents to 48 cents. The transaction time, less than a second, or 3 seconds in the case of PayPal. With Latinum, it's about a second. Now, here's a comparison with the speeds with Visa, Latinum, and some other cryptocurrencies. So Visa can do 24,000 transactions a second. Latinum can do 10,000. Ripple, which is incredibly fast, only does 1,500. And then PayPal with 193. So in these respects, Latinum is way more energy efficient, way more cheaper, and way, way faster. Now, Bitcoin Latinum uses workload protection strategies to secure the network. These involve the use of nodes that must meet minimum network requirements to get approved and become a part of the network. It also has insurance with the world's largest insured digital asset provider. This is Marsh and McLennan from the Bitcoin Latinum Light paper. Quote, Latinum is the crypto coin of the Bitcoin Latinum network. It is also the world's first insured digital asset with up to $1 billion coverage from a leading specialty insurance broker and risk advisor, Marsh and McLennan. Now, Latinum ensures decentralization by using a representative government model where community members participate in the governance via the staking model. This architecture also ensures that Latinum is protected from 51% of attacks that Bitcoin is vulnerable to. Finally, Latinum is future enabled, already set up to incorporate and to be used inside DeFi. So it resolves the inefficiencies of Bitcoin, but it also establishes a new, safer, quicker, decentralized, and cheaper generation of cryptocurrency that will revolutionize decentralized finance. And because it uses a whole lot less energy, it is way less polluting and greener. That gives it an environment-friendly proof-of-stake consensus algorithm. Now it's asset-backed, and that backing is held in a fund models so that the base asset value increases over time. And this grows because 80% of the transaction fees are fed back into the asset fund. Now, the guy behind Bitcoin Latinum is Don Basile. He's the CEO of the Monsoon Blockchain Corporation. They're setting it up. And this is his entry on Wikipedia, which says that he's a PhD and Master of Science from Stanford University in electrical engineering. He's an entrepreneur and high-tech investor, best known for his work in the fields of technology, healthcare, and telecommunications. Now, I'll have the link to this and everything else in the description below so you can check it out for yourself as part of your own due diligence. Now, these are the target markets for Bitcoin Latinum, capitalizing on its fast speed and low transaction fees. It's going to go into the media market, gaming, telecommunications, and cloud computing. Now, the total supply is going to be 888,888,888, i.e. 98. And I think they did that because it just looks kind of nice. 711 million tokens are going to be held in reserve, locked with no plans for issuance. That leaves only 20% for circulation, which is a very, very low market cap, especially right now because it's early. And of the circulating tokens, 2.36% is going to be used for marketing. 11% of the circulating supply will be used to set up a trust of $1 billion worth of assets. 2.3% for marketing allocation, which includes 4.4 million that is going to be available for people to claim who already hold Bitcoin. Now, this is very, very interesting because what this could mean is a much wider distribution that people who already hold Bitcoin are going to get a certain amount of Latinum in the same way as happened with Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Gold. What that will do will accelerate mass adoption, plus the couple of other factors that I'm going to refer to that I think are also bullish for this. Now, you can already purchase it and trade with it on DigiFinex. It's already set up to be listed on 7 other exchanges: HitBTC, FMFW, XT.com, ChangeLly, ChangeLly.pro, Bitmart, and Hotbit. Now, being on so many exchanges, 8 exchanges, will increase the liquidity, but there's no point in liquidity unless there's mass adoption. What all cryptocurrency projects hanker for is mass adoption, that they want everybody using this, or millions and millions and millions and millions of people using this cryptocurrency. Now, Bitcoin and Litecoin, they benefit because of the network effect. They were, Bitcoin was the first and Litecoin came along pretty soon after. It might even be in the second, I'm not sure. But they've had all that time to generate and create a user base. How can a new project like Latinum get in on the game, given the lead that Bitcoin and Litecoin and the other cryptocurrencies already have? Well, one of the things I think that's in Latinum's favor is there's an increasing awareness about cryptocurrencies. And as we move into the tail stages of the bull cycle, the current bull cycle, and the price of Bitcoin goes up and up and up and up, more and more people are going to get interested. More and more people are going to be knowing and learning about cryptocurrencies, which is going to be in Latinum's favor. And more people are going to want to get a hold on some crypto. And then Latinum has this in its favor. What is this? Well, this is a representation of 3 ATMs. So this brand new cryptocurrency that isn't yet listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko already has an exclusive partnership with Oso ATMs. Oso ATM is a company based out of Arizona, and they're going to set up 100,000 ATM machines throughout the United States in all 50 states that are going to make Latinum available for people. So people will be able to go in there and get their hands on Latinum. Commenting on the partnership, Donald Basile, the founder of Bitcoin Latinum, said in an interview, Oso is aiming to install 25,000 ATMs by the end of January 2022. This partnership will allow the users of different states of the US to buy or cash out Bitcoin Latinum and Bitcoin, which will further help in the mass adoption of Bitcoin Latinum. Now, can you imagine if Bitcoin or Litecoin had, in the first few months of their launch, 25,000 ATMs installed? at the very least, that would get people talking. And then the more people talk about it, the more people find out about it, and the more people who are willing to try it on, because that's how adoption grows. Now, this is the Bitcoin Latinum white paper. I shall link to this in the description below. This, of course, is their website. I invite you to check it out. Let me know what you think. Is this project right at the very, very, very beginning the sort of project that you'd be interested in investing in? Let me know what you think. Give me the ticker symbol for your favorite cryptocurrency that's a coin, not a platform protocol. So Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Pirate Chain, LTNM. Those comments really support my work. If you're watching this on YouTube, please come and subscribe to me on Odyssey or BitTube or 3Speak Online. Please join my Telegram and announcements channel. Follow me on Twitter. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.